Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Planning Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you stopped by to check out this video. Thank you for being here. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys. So if you've been around for a little while, you know that my kids, my husband, and my parents all had pneumonia leading up to Thanksgiving, and I took care of everybody except for my parents, like having contact with them. I went to the market and dropped things off, but took care of my husband and my kids and all that stuff. And what did I get in return? I'll tell you, I got pneumonia. So I started last week. I think if you've been watching a few of my videos, I was starting to say that I was thinking I wasn't feeling good, but I was staying positive and optimistic. By Thursday night, I started wheezing a lot, and I have asthma too, which is never a good combination with pneumonia. I know, because I've had it a few times. But I had contacted my doctor because she had already given me medication, some antibiotics, when my kids and my husband were sick, and they were all diagnosed with bacterial pneumonia. Apparently it's going around a lot, and I've been hearing that from a lot of people. So stay healthy. But I started the antibiotic on Friday, and I'm on some prednisone. I'm exhausted. I will say that. And this is not the best time of the year for mom to be sick. So I'm feeling very restless. I'm tired. My mind wants to do all the things, and then I do half of a thing, and I'm like ready to take a 12-hour nap. So we're taking it easy. It's Monday. I'm going to plan because my brain is all over the place, and I really just need to see what's coming up and when I'm going to have time to do some things like Christmas shopping and all that stuff. Spencer this morning, as we were getting ready for school, she was saying that the holidays didn't feel, I guess Weston was saying that everything was going by really quickly, and Spencer was saying that the holidays don't feel special this year. And that really made me sad because they were sick leading up to Thanksgiving. We were supposed to go to PA, and that magic for the Thanksgiving trip and going to see Grammy and Grandpa, it didn't happen, and it was very disappointing for all of us. The silver lining is that we may or may not have been back yet because the snow is still falling. I don't know, they got a lot of snow, and I'm not sure how our travel plans back would have been. But now that I'm feeling sick, I'm already feeling bad because, being a mom, I'm my own worst enemy. And when I heard that, and she's 10, she'll be 11 this year, there's a lot of the magic is kind of fading. We've kind of all gone through that. But as a mom, I took it very to heart. I feel like I'm letting them down because now I'm sick, and we only have I think 2 weekends till Christmas. Yeah, 2 weekends till Christmas to try to get in some things. So I'm trying to take it easy and rest. And part of that is to not stress. Which is very hard when you're kind of couch bound, and you have a very long list of things to do. So I decided to sit down with my planner so I can kind of map out the time that's left, because it's coming very quickly. We have 2 weeks or so until, 17, 16 days or so until Christmas is here, but I would like to be done with everything by the end of next week so I can wrap things and all that stuff. And then I don't go to the stores. Once we hit Christmas weekend, I'm done. I'm done with shopping, and I'm done with being in public. Okay, so we're going to use the TheCoffeeMonsterzCo Holiday Cheer. I do have a couple of pages left over from last year, so we're going to see what we can use on here. And then I went ahead and I ordered another kit for this year. I did do the 3-page kit because I love this washi. And I think to keep it easy, we're going to use that. I'm trying to stay relaxed. And I feel like I can talk right now. The wheezing, I took my prednisone, I used my inhaler, all that stuff. And the wheezing has kind of chillaxed for a little bit. So I decided to hop on and plan a little bit. And see what's going on. There's not really a lot. I was supposed to get my hair done today, but that's not happening for multiple reasons. One, I'm sick, but two, my parents are actually away. So I was very lucky. Silver lining, I went to cancel this appointment. I was hoping that maybe I would find someone to help me out with the kids after school, but I didn't. And then I got sick. So I was like, well, I got to cancel the appointment. So I did. And I was very lucky. I got myself an appointment on Saturday. That must have been a cancellation. So I'm like, okay, good. So hopefully I will be better. I'm really feeling, I've had pneumonia a few times. I've been hospitalized for pneumonia. And I'm feeling like this hasn't been as bad as it has been in the past. I was very lucky to catch it early because we knew what it was. And I started the antibiotic early, but it doesn't mean, and I guess in my mind, I was like, oh, look at me. I'm going to be better in like 2 days. I'm just going to rest over the weekend and then I'm going to feel great. I do feel better than I have before with pneumonia. Because typically it's like, okay, it's a cold. And then, 5 days go by and then you're still not better. And like the pneumonia really takes hold and then I'm really sick and all that stuff. So that didn't happen this time. So that's good. But we're going to use these headers too. I'm just making my life simple today while we sit here and chit chat a little bit. So I don't lose my mind today. But yeah, so I didn't have to deal with all that. I was lucky enough we already knew what it was and I started the medication. But I guess like in my crazy mind, I thought, oh, well, I will be fine. And I will be ready to hit the ground running again on Monday. And I'm not. But that's okay. Still taking things slowly. I'm trying to do some online shopping. I'm not a huge fan of it. I will buy some things on Amazon for Christmas, but I think from the pandemic and all that stuff and not shopping in public and going out for Black Friday like I used to, I kind of miss the shopping in person kind of thing and just browsing. But if I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I have a cart filled with local, like my local Walmart and a couple of local stores that I could do some pickups for stocking stuffers and things like that. For the most part, the larger gifts have been bought. So, hooray for that. But I am not 100%. I will say that. And if you've ever had pneumonia, which I wouldn't wish it on anybody because it's not fun, the recovery time is long. I will say that. Now, I don't know if my recovery time will be as long as it has been before in the past, because I did catch it early, or if it'll all be the same. I'm not sure. I really don't know how it works. But last night was a tough night. I did not sleep very well last night, unfortunately. I was just having trouble sleeping in general, and it wasn't even so much for the coughing. Like, that's the thing. I'm not really coughing that much. I'm more wheezing than anything, and I have like a pain in my chest. I'm fine right now. Like I said, I took some prednisone, so if I sound a little like speedy, that's why. Or a little bit more speedy than normal, I guess, because I do tend to talk pretty fast and a lot, but I just couldn't sleep. I don't know. My mind's racing. I have a lot of things on my mind, I guess. And I'm feeling like I just need to, I don't know. I guess I feel like this normally around this time of the year. So let me know down in the comments if you also feel like this and feeling very overwhelmed, overstimulated at this time of the year. Before we get into that conversation, the colors that I'm going to use with this kit are Tombow 772. It's this really pretty pink. And then I'm going to bring in Tombow 451. It's a blue color. So I'm feeling, I normally feel overwhelmed at this time of the year. And I think that because I feel like stuck, because I can't do anything, or I can't do what I want to do. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, I've got my habits and then I've got some meditation. I'm not going to be doing any working out this week. So I think actually we're going to leave that one out. my mind was just racing last night. So I was just having a hard time getting to sleep. And then when I did fall asleep, I don't know, I ended up waking up because I was just having some trouble staying asleep, I guess. So after I took the kids to school today, I decided to lay down, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to sleep a little bit because sleeping is important and resting is important, especially with something like pneumonia. The more you sleep and the more you rest, like, you know, it gives your body the opportunity to heal itself. But then that didn't really work out because, again, mostly for the same reasons. My mind was racing. The phone rang a couple of times, and it was just kind of like a little bit of a lost cause. So I gave up on that and decided to try to do some, I guess some shopping. We'll say some shopping, just some window shopping, just to see if there's anything else out there. I actually did find something. I'm looking for another, let's see. I wish I had a goals one, but I don't. I was hoping to find, I have like one other larger gift to get for Spencer. Not larger, but something cool. And I was looking at, I actually sent it to Joe, and I think he just responded to me, but I was looking at, it's like a big beanbag chair type thing. And I thought it was kind of cool. And I'm trying to figure out, that's why I sent it over to Joe. I'm like, will this fit? Because she's got this little corner in her room where we could, she has a little papasan chair right now, but she's gotten a lot taller and like, it's just not cozy. And she likes to game, and trying to get her to read more and do all that stuff. So I'm trying to like think of like a little cozy nook in this like one little spot in her room. So I think it'll fit and I think it'll work. But I sent it to Joe for measurements and stuff like that, just to see if what his thoughts were on it, because it's not super cheap, but it's not like really super expensive either. So we'll see. We shall see. But it was at Walmart, so I'm like, well, I can get it. I think it'll look cute, just so she has like a little cozy area. And then I have to go downstairs at some point and kind of open up some boxes because my parents buy Weston an instrument, nothing crazy, and usually that's their Christmas Eve gift to open. And he looks forward to it. Like, he always tries to guess, and he'll start talking about, oh, I wonder what my instrument is this year, and all that good stuff. So, normally, my mom tells me when except for that one time, she got him like it's called a glockenspiel, I think. And it's like a xylophone, basically. She didn't tell me about that one, but that's another story for another day. But this year, she also did not tell me what she was getting, and we were talking last week when we went out, and she was telling me what she got for him, and I'm like, no, I don't even know what it's called, but it's like a finger, it's not a piano, it's like almost like a harp, it's like a pick type thing, it comes on a wooden block, and like you play it with your thumbs. I forget what it's called, Weston knows what it is. But she found one for him, and it's a nice one, and like with like a music book and all that stuff, and she got one for Spencer as well. So I was like, oh no, because I had gotten one. So, I have to open up some boxes downstairs so I can find that to return that, and muster up the strength to get down there to do it. So, yeah, I'm a work in progress right now, but I'm hoping that maybe this chair will be nice too, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm stumped on Christmas presents at the moment. I got the big ones. Let me see. What time is karate? 4 o'clock. I think we're doing karate. I think Joe is taking Weston to karate. I hope Joe is taking him to karate, because I don't know if I can make it. So we'll do karate. Oh, and then Thursday. That's right. Because we're skipping Wednesdays now. It just became too stressful for him to do chess and karate on Wednesday, and I think he's staying for department nights because he still has a couple of things to make up for Italian. All right. That's pretty much all I got going on, except for my hair appointment. Let's put my hair appointment down. I'm really happy I was able to, it's early, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Okay. This is looking pretty good so far. I'm going to double check my calendar. I don't think there's anything else. I think I already looked at it and there's nothing else this week, which is good. Let's see. I feel like there's other things this week though, but, there is not. Last week was pretty busy considering I didn't think it was very busy, but it was. Okay. Let's put in some work time for me to get some things done. Very light admin work, nothing crazy. I'm actually starting work, or I wasn't going to do anything today. And then I'm like, you know what? I can sit and talk just for a little bit. I don't have to, usually Mondays I film a couple videos, but I don't necessarily need to do that all today. I can do some tomorrow. And it's all about just taking it easy. And I'm just feeling like idle hands, like I need to do something. So I'm going to plan on Thursday doing my errands and getting all my things done. I need I think Wednesday it's supposed to rain all day, and I probably am not going to want to go out in the rain to run errands. So we'll say we're going to do it on Thursday. That works. And then if something changes, it changes, but I'm not going to worry about it. But I'm hoping that I will be able to at least get my groceries done. Let's put this guy here. And then on Wednesday, maybe, or even tomorrow, we'll see how I'm feeling. I don't want to push myself too much, but if I'm feeling up to it, maybe I will be able to get out and go get some things done. But I'm not gonna freak out if I can't. That's why I just keep telling myself it will get done and it will be okay. Based on that, let's do some work on, oh, it's Friday the 13th. Ooh, that doesn't seem good. Okay. Well, it's Christmas season, so it'll be fine. And I'm going to put a working time here also. So my last plan with me, I think it was my last one, I was saying how I found, Spencer, this really cool camera, Instamax, I think it's called, or something like that. So I found it for, I got a kit. It came with film and an album and stickers and all that stuff. When we were at Walmart, just to catch you guys up in case you weren't here, when we were at Walmart not last weekend, the weekend before, she saw the same camera. She loved it. She loved her new color right now is this powder blue color, kind of like this color. And she was like, oh my gosh, I really love this. And I was so excited. I'm like, oh, cool, because I got her one. And, but then I was like, oh no, she wants the blue one. And I knew she was going to want the blue one. But the kit that I found, or the package I found, only had the sage green. So after looking, and you guys, I know a lot of people were just give it to her and return it if she doesn't like it, and totally get that theory and that idea. We're teetering on losing Christmas magic, so I'm trying to hold on to it. But I did find it. I found it was actually cheaper. I found it comes with the camera, which is blue, the case, extra film, and then the only thing it didn't have was the journal and the stickers, but I have a journal and I have stickers. So I'm going to put together a little gift bag with that stuff. But I found it and it was way cheaper than what I spent on the first one. So I was kind of happy about that. So I made out with the blue one, which was nice. And then another mom win. So I'm trying to remind myself that I am not, failing as a mom right now because I'm sick. Weston, I have the BJ's catalog on my counter, and this morning he saw this little part of it, and it was the Atari, it's a retro gaming console, and he was like, hey mom, maybe we can get this and then we can set it up downstairs in the basement. I'm like, well, we don't have internet down there, we don't have TV. He's like, well, maybe we can set it up in the office. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be great, bud. I'm like, who's buying this for you? He's like, oh, I don't know, maybe I can get it for Christmas. And I felt really happy because I just bought it for him last Thursday or Wednesday, whenever I went. So I was really excited about that. I'm like, oh, good. So that was two 2 wins right there. So I'm excited about that. I'm trying to get excited. Christmas doesn't have to be like 5,000 gifts. And I think a lot of my trouble with thinking that I haven't accomplished anything is that a lot of the stuff is downstairs in boxes. So once I like open the boxes and look at everything, and then like I have like storage bins that are not clear, I put everything in there. And once I do that, I feel like, you know, I'm really like, okay, this isn't so bad. I do not have any idea what I'm getting my mom for her birthday. Was last week. I was supposed to get her a birthday present, and I never got a chance to do that because I got sick. So now I'm like, okay, I need to get her a birthday present and a Christmas present, which that's pretty typical. Having to get both like at the same time and not knowing at all what to get her. So my mom pretty much has everything. It's very difficult to shop for my mom. Very difficult. I was just talking to my cousin about it the other night, and I'm like, I have no idea what to get for my mom. And she's like, yep. Like she doesn't know either, for her mom. So I don't know. Last year, I got her a calendar, like a personalized calendar where I put pictures of the kids, and we had gotten some pictures done a couple of years ago, so I put together like this big calendar thing for her. She loved it. She started crying. I was like, oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting like her to cry, but I was like, ooh, cool, like in a good way. But I don't know. I don't know how to top that one. I've been looking at Shutterfly, and I'm like, well, I could get her a mug, but like she's got 5 million mugs. Maybe a blanket or a pillow with like pictures of the kids on it, which I think is weird, but she really likes that kind of stuff. So I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, because I'm like stumped. Really do not know what to get my mom, and it's hard. I stress about it so much. Because it's like I want to get her something nice, and I want to get her something that she'll use and all that good stuff. Last year, I also got them a digital photo frame, and they never opened it because she's like, I don't know how to set it up. And I'm like, well, you got to open it and you got to read the directions. Like, it's very easy. You open it up and you plug it in, and there's like an app that you can use that will, you know, I'm going to move this guy over a little bit and put this, or maybe, actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to do it here. Why not? I don't feel like moving that. I'm like, there's an app that you get. You put it on your tablet, and like, I already have the app because a few years back we got it for my mother-in-law and father-in-law, and it's really cool because when she has it on, we can send pictures to her frame. But I'm trying to think. I have a package coming tomorrow with some Christmas gifts in it. Let's see. I'm going to pop this in over here. I have a Temu package coming. I got a bunch of little things for some stocking stuffers for Spencer and things like that. But yeah, I have no idea. I already got my dad's. I picked out my dad's gift. I picked out Joe's gift. One of his gifts came in already yesterday. He was out, so that was lucky because I was like, ooh, uh-oh. But he was out. I ended up getting him. He's been saying how he needs a new raincoat. And in his defense, he does. He's probably had this raincoat for 20 years. And it's just when he says it, it's like, oh, okay, you need a raincoat. And then I completely forget about it. So I decided to get him one for Christmas this year. I wasn't going to, but I do this every year where like last Christmas, I think it was, I got him a winter coat, but I gave it to him like, I think in the beginning of December, because I couldn't wait to give it to him. I was like, here, just have this. Have your coat. But I love the raincoat. It's really nice. It's black, and it's got like that camel color. Like, so it's half camel on the top, and then the bottom is black. It's really nice, actually. It kind of matches his like winter coat color. I hope he likes it. It's Carhartt. So it's like all-weather terrain jacket, and he can wear it over like another coat if he needs... like when he's shoveling and stuff sometimes, like, so he has that waterproof layer. So So I think he's going to like it. I hope it fits him and I hope he likes it. So there's that. And then I have another gift for him that I need to order off Amazon. And then I am struggling about another gift for Spencer. Actually, it's technically from last year that I completely forgot about. And Joe reminded me, actually. So I'm like, oh, no. Oh, to the no. So I might have to replace that one. And I'm trying to think of a creative way to explain that. But, yeah. So I got a lot of things in my mind right now. And I'm all over the place. I also have my niece's birthday present. And for whatever reason, because I'm Miss Space Cadet, I was like, oh, I don't need to get her a Christmas present. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That's her birthday present. So I'm like evaluating my Christmas lists. I have my journal here because like nobody goes in this journal, but I have like my Christmas list all set up and I'm trying to figure out everything I have, but I'm very visual. So like even writing it down, yes, that's visual, but it's not, I need to physically see what I have and like see the piles. So I spend a little bit more. Weston's things are a little bit more expensive, unfortunately, but, I try to spend the same amount or roughly the same amount on each of them. It's not going to end up being the same amount of gifts, but I think I asked this question, like what you do. And somebody was saying that like they group gifts together, and I've done that before. Like last year for Spencer, she got a bunch of slime and I just kind of put it all together like in a bog bag. I got a small bog bag so she could use it like take showers and stuff. She wanted to put her face skincare stuff in there, that kind of stuff. And that was like one gift kind of thing. And then like a package, like not a package, but like a bundle of books was like another one. So we do that. And then I just finally finished up the Christmas list for my in-laws for the kids, which is very stressful. So I was glad I got that done at least. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do today, and then I have some to-dos. I'm trying to think. I definitely want to get out to see some lights this weekend. And Joe and I said we're going to do something on Friday night. What that is, I don't know. But I'm going to put this little sticker with the Christmas tree right here to mark in something that we're going to do with the kids. I'd like to go to La Salette, but again, I don't know how I'm going to be doing. I'm assuming, I hate to assume, but I'm assuming I'm going to be up to a little bit more than I am right now. So, hopefully that will happen. And if not, there's always like Garden City. They like to see the lights, so we could maybe go to Garden City and get some dinner and maybe like just stroll around leisurely. And if it's not super cold, although I think our weather is going to be weird this week. I'm not sure. I've been trying not to watch the news in the morning. I'm trying to do like this new routine of not sitting on the couch, not turning on the TV, sitting on the chair, starting a podcast kind of thing, because I need to change the way that I am in the morning. I don't like that I just kind of sit on the couch until it's time to get ready. I don't want to do that anymore. Especially with the news and stuff. I don't really like watching the news, but I do like to watch the local weather. But then that like kind of leads into the TV's on and I'm scrolling and I'm just sitting there. And it's really an energy sucker for me in the morning. So I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. Not going to do that. So I didn't catch the weather. Okay. So this morning I woke up and I had some coffee and some water. Coffee, and then I put water. And I listened to a podcast. That was nice. I didn't really get ready, but I got ready. So I'll just put get ready. I just put like some pants on. We had breakfast. And then there was drop off. So a little bit different of a morning. I didn't journal yet, but I will get to that. And then I tried to nap. So I'm going to mark it in. I did take my medicine. I'm using this right now for my medicine. let's see, nap, kind of. It was kind of a nap. I don't know. I closed my eyes for a little while. I guess like resting is okay. Resting is a good thing. Okay, I'm going to leave this blank, and then to do, lots of to-dos. Okay, so easy to-dos that require not going anywhere. I want to do my market list, actually. So this way it'll all be done, and then maybe I could just like call it in and then, or put the order in and then Joe will get it. And then I wouldn't even have to like do that this week. I do need to go over the budget. And I want to put together, I guess, my Christmas menu. We have the same thing. I'm just gonna put Christmas food. We do chicken pepper kosh. It's a dish that my mother-in-law makes, but I have taken on the task of making it. I've done it every year for, I don't know, like 10, 12 years now. And it's very good. That's what we have on Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas Day, we do a prime rib roast. Well, that's my mom's thing. So she had said to me, what do you want to do for Christmas Day? And I'm like, well, whatever I don't have to do. Like, so if you want to do the roast, because they sleep over and we have like this really cool Christmas Eve / Christmas Day. We just kind of relax. We have breakfast. It's a lot of fun. And it's been definitely a nice, I'm going to put this here because I didn't leave room for my podcast. But it's definitely been a nice new tradition that I've been enjoying thoroughly. So I told her, I was like, I don't want to do anything. Cooking that pepper kosh on Christmas Eve, that makes me tired for days. So she decided to do the prime rib roast, and that's something she's going to do. So I need to make sure I have like potatoes and the béarnaise sauce that goes with it and all the things that I need for the chicken pepper kosh, which I was kind of going over it last night. And I looked at Joe and I'm like, what else do I need? And then I was like, oh, I need the chicken. That's important. So I make sure I get that. And that was actually when, I looked at the calendar and I didn't realize, like, I don't know why, but I thought next week was Christmas. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I only have this week to get everything I need for food and gifts. And that was my meltdown last night. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute, there's still another week. Not that it really makes too much of a difference, but all right. Goals this week. I'm going to finish one of my books. I have not finished either of my books. You think that I've been sick on the couch, I would be reading. I'm not. So my goal is going to be finish a book. What did I say to you guys? I can read 3 books in a week, or it can take me 3 weeks to read a chapter. Finish audiobook. That, I still have 5 hours to go on my audiobook. So, but we're going to just listen to audiobook. That seems better. And okay. So those are obtainable. I hate writing down goals that I'm not able to do. But I did accomplish one goal from last week. So we're going to check that off, actually. And I didn't finish that one book, but I'm getting close. And like, it's a bunch of short stories. I still haven't finished Talking as Fast as I Can, I think it's called. But it's good. I like it. But I've just been like in cozy mode, and I've been like watching Gilmore Girls, and Joe and I actually watched, oh my gosh, we watched Glitter and Greed, the Lisa Frank story on Netflix. We watched it on Saturday, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, we started watching it, and Joe's like, do you want to watch this? Because I was just like, oh my gosh, Lisa Frank, that's like my childhood. I remember my mom taking me to a store called Woolworths. It was in Garden City. And I would be so excited because when we went there, I would be able to get like some stickers and pencils and a pencil case or a folder or something, notebook. And of course, it was Lisa Frank. And, and then we're watching the beginnings of this, and they're showing like the kids in the 80s and the 90s with their photo albums and their sticker collection. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my childhood. And as we started watching it, he looks over at me. He's like, do you really want to watch this? And I'm like, yeah. So I won't give a lot away, but I was just like mind blown. I'm like, oh my gosh, really? But you know, it is what it is. So if you haven't seen it, I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. Definitely check it out. But yeah, I've been in cozy mode, so I haven't really done too much reading, but maybe I'll get to that this afternoon. I don't know. Okay, so to do for tomorrow, what I'd like to do tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I need to go to UPS, and I'd like to go to Five Below to check out some of their things in there, like just for like little odd and end Christmas presents. And then if I feel up to it, maybe go to Macy's to see if I can find something for my mom who has everything. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do any of those things. I might do it on Thursday. I have a few days, and then I'll be out on Saturday, which I don't particularly like going to stores on the weekends because it's so busy, but if I have to, I will have the opportunity to do that. And then actually I do need to write in on Saturday night. My parents are going to come over and we're going to do like a redo for my mom's birthday because I was sick, so I couldn't do it. So they'll probably come over around 4. Oh, there's a lot of pink right there. You know what? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with pink. Mom and dad dinner. And dad B-Day dinner. No big deal. We're just going to do pizza and cards kind of thing. Okay. So that's on Saturday. What's on Sunday? I feel like I was doing something on Sunday. Maybe that was last week. What's the date? The 15th? I don't know. That's weird. I feel like there's something happening on Sunday, but maybe I'm thinking of my hair. I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like that. This is probably why I shouldn't be planning. Well, I don't feel fantastic, but that's okay. I have a general idea of what's going on. All right. I think that's good for now. Feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna put here. So I probably need to go to BJ's, Walmart. And I'm trying to think. I need to go to Dave's Market because I have to go to 12 stores to get what I need, which is unfortunate. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need creamer. I need to order cat litter. Joe's gonna be like, where's this cat litter coming from? I'll be like, listen, buddy, go buy it yourself or log on to Amazon and get it. No, don't log on to Amazon actually, because part of your present is in our cart. Okay, I think this is good for now. Give or take, I think I got everything. I think. I'm still plagued about Sunday. Why do I feel like I have something on Sunday? There was nothing marked on here. Kids, no school. Oh, that's right. That's the last week of school. That's next week. I don't have anything there. I think what I'm thinking of was maybe getting together with my cousins too, because we've been trying to do a makeup birthday for my niece too, which has been proving to be difficult. So that might not happen until after the new year too, but that's all right. Okay, this is looking pretty good considering. I'm trying to keep it light. I'm trying to make sure I recover and and I start to feel better. Excuse me. I've gone this whole time without coughing. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I'm actually surprised that I made it through this entire plan with me without coughing. So prednisone is a miracle drug. And I haven't been like sitting here purring like a kitty cat because that's what I sound like. Even Spencer was like, wow, you sound like a cat. And I'm like, I know. But yeah, okay. So if you're interested in subscribing to the channel, go ahead and do that now. Usually I am not sick with pneumonia when we're planning, but I think this plan with me went pretty well. But if you're here for Hobonichi planners, I have the Hobonichi Cousin, Hobonichi Weeks, anything stationery, pens, stickers, all the things, unboxings. This is the channel for you. Definitely hit subscribe and hit that little bell notification so you're notified anytime we come out with something new here on the channel. And if you like this video or any other video on the channel, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel and we really appreciate all your support. If you're looking for some like behind the scenes kind of stuff and just like a tighter knit community, feel free to check out my Patreon. I have all the information down below in the description. No pressure, but definitely check it out if you're looking for more. And also give us a follow over on Instagram. We're Planning Life with Erin over there. A lot of reels and different things. I actually realized the other day that I haven't put any flat lays up. It's just been mostly reels, which let me know what your thoughts are on that. I love creating reels. My planner bestie calls me the reel queen, and I think that's hilarious. I just really enjoy doing them. So let me know what your preference is, flat lays or reels, to view. But okay, so that's going to do it for me. As always, guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and hang out with me and chat and plan. I know we're all busy, especially at this time of the year. So thank you. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.